kids these days.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
That's like your announcement.
We want to thank everybody for coming out today. We're short. Our main speaker, Jack, was present at everything. Jack did everything. Jack knew everything. And now Jack's gone. I'd like to kind of dedicate this meeting to Jack, if that's all right. You know, 'cause Jack, he left us unexpectedly. We knew he was gonna go. We just didn't know it was gonna be so soon, and it was gonna be to the Everest. He thought he was gonna go to Clear Lake and have years of wonderful time, and apparently somebody else had other plans. So, I don't know what else to say about it, but Jack was a great guy. He did a lot of things for this community, for the chamber, and he knew so much stuff that we didn't. We find out how much we didn't know. But as far as that goes, I'd like to just kind of dedicate this meeting to him, to say that we really appreciate everything he did for us. So I want to thank everybody for coming out and being with us and being so faithful all year to have these. This is what Jack wanted. He wanted this community meeting type, this luncheon, so that everybody could come together and meet, talk, exchange ideas, and just get to know people on a one-to-one basis, and that's what this has done. So we thank you, Jack, for having this dream and having it, putting it into motion, and now it's up to us to keep it up. So I've gotten Eric to take Jack's place, at least as much as possible.
As much as possible. I'm here, yeah.
Eric's like me, we don't do computers very much.
No,
They kind of passed us by.
I missed
We
a
were
lot of the
sleeping.
luncheons too, but yeah. So we've got a couple other people. I don't know if everybody knows that Heather. Stand up real quick. Heather's now on the chamber. Yeah, but and then Shauna, where are you at? There she is, right here. So they're joining us as well. So we got two really good people. Really good.
Yes, and we're gonna have to replace Jack. So that's in the works.
The corner.
We're looking for a very good, competent, qualified candidate to come on board. And then in January, Eric's been busy, so he's going to resign, so we're gonna have another board member at that time. So we're kind of looking for two people, so keep that in mind. So, Eric, do you have anything else to say about that? Not anything in the community?
Not right now.
Okay.
Really.
Well, then let's go ahead and start with introductions. Alfred, would you like to start?
Yes. I'm here representing Groveland Community Service District. And they dissolved the foundation. They had a foundation giving the money to, they let each director decide where the money goes. And some's going to baseball team, and Little League, and Boy Scouts, and different things like that. But other than that, of course, they got new people on the board now. There's not much else happening right now.
Okay. Thank you. Natalie?
Hi, I'm Natalie Willis. Sorry, I can't see everyone. I am the community representative at Common Sense Consulting. I represent Hydrostore and the Pacific Steel Group. The Pacific Steel Group is actually hosting an event at the Mojave Air and Spaceport on December 10th at noon. It's going to be a Meet the Pacific Steel Group team for local vendors and businesses. So if you're interested, I can send that flyer out to you. And Hydrostore had its CEC site tour and public informational hearing on November 6th. And so that was just an opportunity for the public to get engaged about the project and to learn more about it, to see the site itself. And we were really encouraged by all of the community engagement and participation in that. So I'll keep you updated as the CEC process moves along.
Joel?
Joel McKay, RMAC. We're going to have Frank Vasquez from Waste Management as our guest speaker tonight. A lot of rumors going around after the big Public Works meeting. A lot of people think they're going to lose their trash if they vote to keep the property, the trash off their property taxes. So that's far from the truth. Couple things. We got an exciting new year coming up. I met with Rick, and Rick, Greg, and myself are looking at organizing a CERT team here in Roseman. So we're going to be putting out some information on that, see who would be interested in that. A lot of good things coming up there. Our meeting tonight is at 6 o'clock, so come on.
Good afternoon, Barbara Gaines, Superintendent of Southern Kern. I just want to speak up and say, even though none of the results are certified, thank you to the community. It's looking like Measure H could have passed. It's looking really good, which will could mean a third elementary school in Rosemont. We've already purchased the land on Rosemont Boulevard, and possibly a new CTE building at Rosemont High. So that would pretty much consume the entire 60 million. But I want to just piggyback, Joel, on what you were saying. Captain Wallace and his cadet corps are going to be creating a CERT team. He is already trained on it.
Yep.
So I don't know if you've met with Captain Wallace
No, I haven't.
yet.
I have to reach with that.
Please reach out to him, because our students are now going through the training, CERT, Community Emergency Response Team, in case you're not sure. And it's amazing what these kids learn and can do in case of a real emergency situation. And yeah, we're just one more day till Thanksgiving, and yeah, kind of everybody's, I think, ready for that week off for sure. Thank you.
Margaret, what about the ribbon cutting for the cafeteria?
Ribbon cutting for the cafeteria, trust me, you will all hear about it when it's ready. The cafeteria is going to experience a little bit of a delay, not because of anything in the cafeteria, but because right behind the cafeteria, we are building a new boys and girls locker room. And so while the cafeteria before the cement, or what do you call that? What do you call the foundation, like the thing they travel on, pavement of some sort, is actually
Collectively, we cannot figure it
laid
out.
for the cafeteria. They need to go underneath for the locker room and do the water connection. So we're expecting maybe about a 14 to 18 day delay for the cafeteria, but I can tell you I get updates. I have been over there, but they're not real welcoming to let you on a construction site, even if you're the superintendent. But it's coming along. It's absolutely beautiful inside. And so as I've mentioned, we will be building a new boys and girls locker room sort of right behind it. And that's supposed to be done by August, early September of 2025. We're hoping that will be finished. And then once that is done, we will then gut the current boys and girls locker room. We will be putting in a new weight room for the boys, and I suppose girls can also lift weights. Yes, we do. And 100%. Thank you. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be gender unfriendly. And then on the other side of the old locker room, we're putting in a dance studio. We have a lot of ballroom dancers in Southern Kern, and it'll be floor-to-ceiling mirrors with the bar across for all types of dance. But that will be going in. So yes, a lot going on, not counting what we will be doing at West Park and what's going on at the old RES. And once the bond is certified, then we will have the architect probably start drawing up the plans for a third elementary school further west. So yeah.
Now, does that mean later on you'll need more like middle school, high school eventually? Because I noticed because of the add-ons you did at the middle school, you have Plenty of space now.
Plenty of space at Tropico currently. We added 28 new rooms. The high school is, the reason I want to do a CTE building, possibly even a 2-story one there, is so that some of the CTE, we have some, you know, the welding, the auto shop, the construction trades, the medical, I really would like to contain them in their own so that I can free up some other space. The high school right now is sitting at 950 kids. The principal there wants to boot out everybody that's not a teacher at this point in time. Oh, you're a psychologist, go find your own place. Because he needs literally the, you know, we're expecting the thing. I did get the, and I apologize, Mr. Melcher, but there's so much to share. I did get the state test scores 2 days ago. Kern County came down. We went, our graduation rate, you can go for, the dashboard is red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Blue is like end all be all, eating ice cream, whatever. We are blue in graduation rates. We have not been blue in a while. Roseman High and Rare Earth hit blue in grad rate. Very excited about that. Our suspension rates went down, is exactly what you want them to do. Our chronic absenteeism went down. Our English language art scores went up. Our math scores went up. The only little ding, and our college and career readiness went up. We had 178 kids at the high school who take college classes last year, and this is 23-24 results. The only area that we're not where we need to be yet is which is not surprising, it's for our English learners. So this is an area that we need to really focus on, but all in all, we're very excited at the test results.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sorry.
Hi, Fallon Mitchell. I am the grant coordinator that oversees the community schools grant for Southern Kern Unified School District. I'm also the vice chair of RMAC. I feel like there's so many things, but I'll keep it as little as possible. I just always like to remind everybody we have our Parent and Community Center, which is technically on the high school campus, but it's got a door to the outside. We have a lot of resources for families. We're bulking up those resources as we speak. We'll have a little bit more space when our storage shed is done, so we can start housing more things in the Parent and Community Center. But right now we do have a lot of, if we don't have something on site, we have ways to help out families by pointing them in the right direction of where they can get different services. We also have classes going on. We have the Caregiver Education Series, which is open to the community, and each month focuses on a different topic. This last month was dealing with difficult behaviors. So if you know anybody that needs assistance with their child, a lot of it is mental health or behavioral based. And then we're starting some financial literacy classes in partnership with Schools First, which are also open to the community. They're going to be Zoom, so there will be a link sent out that people can just join via Zoom. But I am going to host it in the Parent Community Center because I've said since I started and we opened that anything that we offer, we will offer in person for families who need childcare during that time. So we always offer childcare for any of our classes. Still so much going on, but we decided to, and this is why I'm glad that everybody's aligning in town, working with each other, the chamber, RMAC, the school district, because this year when everybody was coming to me going, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do a food drive, we're gonna do a toy drive, and I'm like, other than the Angel Tree, which we've done forever in our district, which is just families that we've specifically identified to help out, I said, if you have canned food or you're doing a drive or anything like that, that's wonderful, donate it to the chamber. So anybody that's come to me, I've just passed along in their direction, so that way we can beef up the event and get as many families out as we can. I'm also sending out a message today with the link for, a QR code for the sign up for the gifts. So I'll be sending that out to our families today, so you might see a little boom with that. And I think that's really it right now. We're working on a lot of things, bringing in more classes. We did survey our parents, and there was a few things that they wanted to see. One was nutrition classes, which I've actually talked to Heather about. So we're going to be starting a nutrition class called the Family Meals Challenge that I will be facilitating, and then we are also going to start just like a fun parent social club, that was like the number one thing that the families wanted, was just time where they could come and interact and not be in like a rush to drop off their kids or pick them up or see them, in the grocery store. They wanted time where their kids will have childcare, so the kids can hang out and spend time, and the families really get some time to connect, especially our families with students with special needs. They just wanted to be able to have time to talk to other families that were dealing with the same thing. So that's going to be starting soon as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Me or you? Oh, okay. I'll go. Okay. Carly Sullivan with Assemblyman Tom Lackey's office. So after a bunch of excitement, it's kind of slowed down just a little bit for now. The Assemblyman is going to be sworn in on December 2nd, which is amazing. Woohoo. But the governor also called a special session on that day as well. So the Assemblyman gets to go get sworn in, and then he gets to go to a special session. And so I'm sure you guys have heard about it. The governor wants to talk about a whole host of things and everything. So which one is that? So let's see here. That was announced on November 7th. Also, the main special session concluded in August, and that was about the gas prices and the gas supply and everything. And the governor wants a supply to be held, but that's going to probably increase gas prices. And so the Assemblyman, along with some other Republicans, have introduced some bills to hopefully keep the prices down. Lastly, I accompanied him to the CARB hearing, where the Assemblyman spoke against the what was introduced by Newsom. So yeah, again, 67 cents per gallon is the projected increase in gas if that gets passed, since I think it did get passed. Also, we spoke. He's a strong supporter of the HydroStore project as well. So I think that's it. Oh, and a personal standpoint, let me know when you get ERT going, because I have quite a background in there. So
okay,
would love to join.
Question: have you heard anything? And I know they're testing it, of doing away with the gas tax and going to a mile.
I don't know.
Have you ever heard anything about that? I'm hoping that they're able to kill that before it gets too far out of control.
We'll see.
With your fancy Tesla?
Huh?
With your fancy Tesla?
No, with all cars, because the cities they don't do that much driving, and they all vote for it. And the people who live in the rural communities who drive to LA and everything, they get hit the hardest with it.
They do, and that's exactly what the Assemblyman speaks out about.
Yeah.
Our commutes up here are quite long, so it definitely affects us. Yep. All right, that's it.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Amanda. I'm with the Roseman News. I cover local events here. Anybody that doesn't have my email, I'm more than happy to give it to you guys. If you guys have any events going on, I'm more than happy to put it in our paper. Also, we cover like your guys' meetings. Like I went to the Hydro Tour, so that's on our YouTube. If anybody hasn't seen it, we do have it on there. If you guys missed it, but yeah, if you guys miss any events, we typically record them and put them on the YouTube channel.
Well, this is my first time being here. Sam from Carl's Hardware. I just want to thank all you guys here, because as it seems like a small group now, I think this could grow, and you guys do a lot for our community. Every one of you are here, and I just want to thank all of you. I just noticed it. You guys think you impact in a small way, but it's in a big way for Roseman, and it's kind of a thankless job to a lot of people. If there's anything on Carl's behalf that we can help with, we try. With like the school, we try to help with students, with workability programs. We're very good supporters of events, so if there's anything we can do, I know we have the Parade of Lights coming up. I think that's the first week of December. So, our guys will try to help with that. It's right down Diamond Street. We always good supporters of that. We appreciate you guys helping us locally, and just reach out to me if you need anything. When we're done, if you want my card, I give it to you and my cell number. Thank you.
Thanks, Sam.
Heather and David Rodriguez were from the owners of the grocery outlet and also the treasurer of the Roseman Chamber of Commerce.
Right now, we're really spending a lot of time getting ready for our Christmas event. It's the biggest thing of the year, right? December 7th. So we are looking for more volunteers. So if anybody wants to volunteer or anybody knows anybody that wants to volunteer, please let Shauna or I know so that we can find something great for you to do. We have a food drive going on. So right now, if you buy a $5 food bag at Grocery Outlet, you get a $5 coupon. And then we're going to pass those food bags out at our event. And we have a toy drive. Anybody wants to drop off toys, you could drop them off here or at Carl's. That's it. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you.
I'm Shauna. I'm a director of the chamber, and I also own a bookstore here in town. But what I want to talk about is we don't have access to the info at the chamber anymore. That was our website. So if you have to email about anything, I can give you the new email. This is our last meeting. We break in December and we'll come back in January, but it's going to be at a different restaurant in town. We're already talking to different restaurants about like meals and things. So we're a chamber of commerce. We want to spread the commerce to all the restaurants. So if I don't have your emails, you will not get those updated information. I'm going to send out an email to all of our members. So if you're not a member, please let me know. I can give you the link so you can become a member. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you.
I'm Lori with the Antelope Valley Press, so we do advertising East Kern and West Palm.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Robert Mejia. I'm the commander for the VFW post here in Roseman, 9657. I do a lot of outreach out to my veterans that are in dire need or a place to stay. I just helped out a Navy veteran and his family. They were living at Steve Owens Park for about a week with their family of 3 kids and 3 animals. At the same time, I got them into housing, got them off the streets mainly. But at this time, I've been working with another veteran that's having a little problems right now, so I do a lot of veteran outreach. We're here to support our veterans that are in the community, and if there's any need for a veteran, just reach out to us. We do have a Facebook page, which is Roseman VFW Outreach at 9657. If you know of a veteran that's in need of assistance, please reach out to us, so that way we can find out what they need and get them on their feet. Thank you.
Are you doing a Thanksgiving dinner or anything?
Yes, we're doing, for our veterans, we're doing a Thanksgiving meal for them. And that way, we got, I think, 6 veterans that we're going to be giving, working with the Girl Scouts, we identified some people that we're going to give groceries to, and one of them is a family that just got out of the park. So, but yes, we are going to have a Thanksgiving meal for veterans at our post. This is my girlfriend Sylvia Padilla. She's here just to support me. Thank you.
All right. I think you're next.
Well, I probably need no introduction. I'm Darlene Melchers, his wife, 51 years. I am a real Rosemanite, in that I was born here, raised here, left for a while and came back. So I'm proud of all the things that you guys have accomplished in our community and what you do. So that's me.
Thank you.
I'm Gretchen Winfrey. I'm here on behalf of the Kern Antelope Historical Society because, as I've said in the past, you know, we have such an incredible amount of rich history in this area, and I do not want it to go away. Thank you, Natalie. I think we've got it straightened out with Hyde Store. I also take the sweater off, and I'll become another person. I'm also here as a board member of Roseman Hills, and Roseman Hills was a corporation that happened back in the late 1970s to provide affordable housing for seniors and people with disabilities. They started out with 42 units and have now, there's 78 units plus a manager's unit. And we've got some people here who are part of the corporation, Jean, Eric, my brain has just gone.
Joel?
Joel, yes. But we now have joined the chamber, so there's really, I can be two.
Wearing two hats.
Wear two hats, yes.
All right, Eric?
Chamber, part of the chamber, one of the people on the chamber, Carl's Hardware as well. And Sam, probably said it best. If you guys need anything, and same thing. I want to say thanks to everybody for what everybody does. It's a very important role for Roseman, and it's been a lot of fun and had a lot of gratification being on the chamber, and I like that it's growing, and I think it's going to get better. I like the community, what happened last year with our parade, and then this year it's just become a lot more. Everybody's getting involved with what we want to do, as the Chamber of Commerce. And again, I appreciate what you guys are doing with the Historical Society. I think that's awesome. You guys are doing a great job with that. So yeah.
Yeah, we had a great meeting Thursday.
Yeah. So, but that's about it. So if any questions, you guys need my card or anything like that, just let me know. So.
Eric's also a true Rosemaner.
I am a true Rosemaner. That's true. I went to school all my life here, grown up all my life here. So yeah, been here a while. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm Gene Melcher, President of the Chamber of Commerce. And I want to thank you for coming again. Also, I want to emphasize that we do have the Parade of Lights and the Santa's Village coming up on the 7th. We do need more help. Always need a lot of help. It's a big day for us. And, if you have anything you want to donate to the food drive or to the Santa's Village, for the toys, we more than appreciate.
Toys?
I don't know. I guess you can take them to Carl's. They got a box. I don't know.
Can we talk a little bit about it?
Yes. Come
All
on.
right. So food, obviously you could just buy a $5 food bag at grocery outlet and we will pass those food bags out, and then we'll be building them soon and we'll give you a $5 coupon. Yes, how?
I'm just talking to somebody about the boxes. Just want to know how many we need, and we'll put them at all the school sites too, and at the parent community center.
Barbara said at least 6.
Yeah.
I would say,
How many for you
I would
guys
say
too?
about 20.
20.
So boxes to donate the toys. If you do have toys, there's going to be one at Carl's Hardware. I already have one at the grocery outlet, so you can stop by at any time, drop off a toy. Any toy is welcome. For children, if anybody knows any children that needs toys, we put it all over most of the Facebook websites that kids can sign up. If they can give as much information from the parents as possible, like ages of the children, their names, all that kind of thing. If they can add all that into it, it will help. They do have to be a Roseman resident this time, so it's not going to be people from Palmdale, Lancaster, whatever. We want to make sure that they're provided to children here in Rosemont. And ages do help because we want to make sure the proper toys are bought when we do go out. We've done a great job with collecting money for the toys this year, so we have about double. So thank you. A lot of that hard work was Jack and Shauna. So thank you everybody that has helped with that. Food, the Boy Scouts have collected too, so we're going to be passing out that food. So they put about 2,000 bags on people's doors. They collected that food for us. So Troop 41, I know he's not here right now, but we do want to appreciate the Boy Scouts this year. They collected us food that's now stored with Joel, so thank you, Joel. We'll be separating those bags on Monday at the
the chamber, if anybody doesn't have anything to do at noon and wants to help sort food, we're gonna sort out those bags, repack them, put them back in the trailer to give them out at the event. When they sign up for toys, they can sign up for a food bag so that we can send. We know there's a lot of children that usually get, fed at school and then they won't, right? Parents don't have as much money to feed them, so we want to make sure to give families whatever extra they need.
I guess we could have them. What you were asking them where to drop off the food, Charlie?
Grocery is fine.
Do you want them to drop them off?
Yep.
Drop the food off at
Yep.
your place. Okay, there we
Drop
go.
it off at Grocery.
There
We
you
will
go.
make sure that it gets sent to the right place. I don't have a contact. If you have any kind of a contact for that, we'd love to have it.
I'll find out, Salvation Army is at the west side.
Perfect. So anybody have any questions about the event? If anybody wants to sign up for the parade, we still have a lot of room, as many people as needed. We do have it's really easy just to click on. We can always send you a link if anybody wants to sign up. Decorating, we need lots of help with decorating.
We're gonna be doing that,
2 days before.
2 days before. We're gonna be down at the event center, so if anybody wants to come help out, that would be nice to go do that. So we'll try to get some of the stuff prepped before, but yeah, it's just a lot of work. Yeah, we don't wanna get it put together ahead of time too much because vandalism and things like that, unfortunately. So, yeah, so we're kind of doing it 2 days before. Hopefully we'll be able to, or if anybody knows anybody who would be voluntary and want to help out and watch the event center at the night, that would be also pretty good too, which would be nice to,
A few more things. We do have Rogue One. I don't know if everybody knows them. They ride the motorcycles around town. So they're going to come and do security for us. Also, they're doing a food drive where they're donating to 20 families at Grocery this weekend on Sunday. So we do want to thank them. ROTC, they're going to be there to help.
big help, yeah.
That's going to help. So just getting everybody involved who does, all
Yeah, it's been really nice. Our meetings, we have everybody show up, and it's just been really nice getting a lot more help. So.
Anybody have any questions?
These ham operators, they might get involved. They work braids and stuff a lot of times.
I don't know of any ham operators. Oh. Okay. All right.
Can I just say something? We do not have ROTC in Southern Kern. We have Cadet Corps.
Oh, Cadet Corps, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I just want to give Cadet Corps credit.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right then, well, thank you. We don't have a speaker today. We'll be working on that for next year. And so you can go ahead and eat your lunch. Mingle.